guys, how's it going? I felt the need to go ahead and create this screen castify recording to kind of help walk you guys through some things. I think some of us might still be a little bit confused about how to access some of the materials. So today is day 3 of our online learning. I hope things are going relatively smoothly for you so far. But I just wanted to go ahead and do this walkthrough. So I'm not necessarily going to come into Haiku and show every single class because it's generally the same exact thing as far as where you're going to go to find your assignments. But here I am on my Haiku page, okay? And I'm just going to say, for starters, some of you seem to be still kind of filled with anxiety about all the things you see on your screen here on the announcements side. You might have announcements from other teachers. And then on your actual assignments tab, yours is, of course, going to look a lot different from mine because mine shows all the assignments for every single class. But just make sure you keep in mind that there are due dates for each thing. So I'm not expecting you to complete, or none of your teachers are expecting you to complete every single thing on your assignments tab in one day or in just a few days, okay? I've even tried to make sure that I spread things out to give you enough time to read and to annotate and to answer questions, excuse me, and then to also just kind of have a day or so to just kind of relax and not be so, you know, hardcore, excuse me, in your work every single day. All right, so I'm going to start off by just going to the English 2 tab. I'll just go to my English 2 class. Let's see if Haiku will actually work for us this morning. And I know that's been a major pain as well with Haiku crashing or just not working, not loading at all. You get the spinning wheel of death like I have up here, or it's just incredibly slow. Of course, that's nothing any of us can handle here on this level. It's because they don't have enough bandwidth to support all of us trying to get on at the same time. All right, so here I am. So everybody's first page, the e-learning syllabus and schedule page, it all looks the same, okay? So again, this is my English 2 third period class. First and third period, guys, y'all's pages look literally exactly the same, okay? So you come here, you look on your syllabus section, and you'll see your remind code for the class, which all of you should already be in, and then you have your common lit class code here as well. Of course, that's going to be different based on the class period that you're in, all right? So you come down here. How do I use this spreadsheet here? So I have the date that I assigned it. So let's jump to Monday, today. So for my English 2 kiddos, today being Monday, the first thing you should do is complete 3 to 5 reading quizzes on read theory. I didn't say, sometime this morning or it has to be during the class period, okay? Just sometime during the day, you need to complete 3 to 5 reading quizzes on read theory. Then I've given you an introduction. You open up the PowerPoint. I said located here. I forgot to hyperlink that, sorry. But it is there. I will go back and hyperlink that for you. If the link doesn't work, navigate to PowerPoints tab on the Haiku page and select how much land, okay? I've also recorded it for you. I've read it to you and recorded the audio here. So if you click here, it will open up a new screen on YouTube and you'll be able to listen to the audio there. And then, of course, after you finish reading, then you go to your textbook and you read pages 913 through 927. After you finish that, you come here, you come back to Haiku. Okay, so you literally just follow all the instructions as you see them on the syllabus, all right? I've made sure to list explicit instructions on where you're going to find this stuff. So you come back here to Haiku, and then it says go to the assignments tab to answer the reading comprehension questions. So let me go back for a second. I said if the link didn't work, then you needed to go to the PowerPoints tab. Well, this right here is the PowerPoints tab, right? So if I click on that and wait forever, wait for what feels like forever. And then you'll come here to the PowerPoints tab, and here are the PowerPoints that I just mentioned, okay? So then I said go to the assignments tab. So you have to click on activities, click on assignments. Alrighty, so as I was saying, let's see, where was I? Over here in Power School. All right, so you clicked on your activities tab, excuse me, and you'll see assignments, assessments, discussion, polls, wiki projects, LTI, and SCORM, right? So you want to click on whatever the syllabus says to click on. So we want to click on assignments. Oh, and there you go. There are your half a day reading questions for the story, half a day. All right, and so you'll click there. All right. So mine, of course, will look a lot different from yours because mine is wanting to show me your work that you've turned in. But once you click on that link, it'll open up the Word document for you. You use that Word document to answer your questions, all right? And then you come back, and this is where you will come and submit your work. Let me see if I can view this as you. Alrighty then. So I hope you guys are choosing to stay inside during this time and stay healthy and not expose yourselves or others to anything adverse. Because I'd like to see you back, before the end of the school year, I hope. All right, so here we go. So this is me looking at this as a student. I hope it worked. I don't know. It still says view work. Let's see. Click on this. Nope, it won't let me view that side of the student. Well, anywho, so you'll click on the reading questions link. It'll open up a file for you. You fill it out, and then you come back here to the assignments tab to turn in your work. Okay, so you're simply just uploading it back here. So then when I come on this side, I'll see it says view work. And so far, this means only one person in this class has turned this in, all right? Only one person. So, and notice it says it's due today at 2 p.m. So my third period, folks, y'all need to go ahead and get on this assignment. All right, when you get ready to have a quiz, it says click on the assessments tab. That's this one right here. So you, again, activities, and then you click on assessments. For each class, for all of my classes, your final reading quiz, which will be this Friday, is going to be on quizzes. So you won't have to come here to the assignments tab, but it'll be on quizzes, and I'll send I'll probably just post the link here as an announcement or something like that on Haiku. So third period and first period, y'all don't have an assessment here yet, but this is where you will come to find your assessment. Okay. So again, just please, please, please make sure that you follow the guidelines of the syllabus. You have the due dates on the far right-hand side. Because Haiku is, not the greatest right now for any of us, I am being a little bit loose with some of the due dates. But things that you see due on Tuesdays, those are hard due dates, okay? So that's the English department's like hardcore due date. We can expect things to be turned in on our Tuesday, okay? So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're getting that done. Let's see. Take me back to the PowerPoint page. All right. English 1. Let's see if I can get you in here before the video turns off again. All right, English 1, folks. You see it says waiting for cash here. Okay. Oh, you might have something. All right, here we go. So for you folks, again, come down here to e-learning and syllabus. Excuse me, e-learning syllabus and schedule. So a couple of folks asked the question last week if you were supposed to do the intro notes before reading or if you should read and then do the notes. I always, just like in class, we always do an introductory PowerPoint before we read something, right? So the same thing here with this novel. Before every chapter or every set of chapters, I give you an intro PowerPoint, and that's what I want for you to make sure that you do before you read. This video is going to end. All right, so here we go again. So back to English 1 where I left off. Excuse me. So I'm now on your page, your e-learning syllabus and schedule page. The same things I was just explaining for English 2. All of your information here is here, excuse me, at the top of your syllabus. Again, please pay special attention to your due dates, okay? So like I've already said, I'm pretty lax on due dates with the exception of Tuesdays, okay? But just make sure that you get your stuff in, as often as you can or as quickly as you can, all right? So read theory, 3 to 5 quizzes for the day. As this is what I was saying, I think at the end of the last video, I had to stop for a minute to go do some stuff for the department. So I kind of lost track of where I was, but I think I was saying for your introductions, make sure that you do read those first. You go through those PowerPoints before you read the chapters, right? So like for instance, this one right here says read and take notes, PowerPoint located here, right? Yours is hyperlinked. If it doesn't work for you for some strange reason, same thing as English 2, you come over to your PowerPoints tab, you click on that, and that's where you will find your PowerPoint. So for after you've read the chapter, the following introductory PowerPoint is where I've done a recap. I don't know if any of you have seen that yet or not, but if you have not, I'm letting you know now, please don't skip over that. I mean, unless you just don't want to do a recap with me, that's completely fine with me. But I've done it in the same way that I would do it in class. I really hate so much that we aren't able to read this text together in class because this is my favorite part of the year is reading Lord of the Flies with you guys. Um, well, anyway, none of this is our fault, but it just really stinks. So I'm still trying to keep it as normal as possible, as it would be in the classroom. So for instance, down here in the introduction, um, you go to your PowerPoint that's for symbolism in chapter 3 and 4. You click there to get to it. And in the very beginning, I've done a couple flip grid videos to do a chapter 1 and chapter 2 recap for you, okay? And then you'll start doing your allegory notes here. Please make sure, English 1 folks, once you get to the end of this PowerPoint, you watch the allegory video, all right? It'll take you to a YouTube video. Just find yourself there. And then your assignment, again, is here on the assignment tab. Fill in your allegory chart for that video that's for the YouTube video. So maybe what you want to do is get your sheet first and then go back and watch the video. So just in general, again, across the board for everybody, just make sure that you pay attention to the turn in or the due dates that I have here for you. Everything is here spelled out for you. I'll go back through again and try to make sure that if I said something is hyperlinked, that it's actually hyperlinked. Now, here's one thing I don't want you to freak out. So Mr. McIntosh does not want us to overwhelm you by giving you access to everything like right now. So for instance, you won't have some of the introductory things that are hyperlinked for Thursday or Friday, right? Because he doesn't necessarily want it to be an at your own pace kind of thing. So I will release them a day or two in advance, instead of right now just letting you have every single thing. I mean, unless you just feel comfortable with that and you want to do that because maybe you don't have work in other classes, you have a bunch of electives or something, that's fine. Just let me know that. All right. So last thing I'll say is if the syllabus says to turn in your work on an assignment tab or on the assignments tab, please turn your work in on the assignments tab. Okay, I still have folks who are emailing me your work. Y'all, this is stressful for everybody. So if I have to look for y'all's work in 2, 3, and 4 different places, something may get missed. All right. I might not have, I'm sure I received it, but I'm having to remember to look in so many different places. So if you could please do me the favor of just making sure that you turn in your stuff here to the assignment tab, that would be super appreciated. If it's because you've missed a deadline or, missed turning something in by the 11:59 cutoff time, let me know that, and then I'll just reopen it. Okay. Instead of having you email it to me. English 1 folks, before my video ends, I have opened up get off here. I've opened up this assignment here, rhetorical debate paper. So those papers that we finished before we left, go ahead and upload those, please, so I can start reading them. We will meet up on Google Meet, or not Google Meet, but on Zoom next week, possibly to do those debates. More on that.